When I was young, I used to always play video games for the most important reason, to have fun. But as I got older, I realized gaming has become more and more serious, where it's been so serious that people have actually gotten into actual fights, which is crazy. Hey everybody, I'm Peter Parker Gamer. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about my video game journey. So let's get started. When I was little, my family used to always live together, so something that would always bring us together was video games, specifically Mario Kart, Soul Calibur, and occasionally Sonic every here and now. The go-to gaming console back then was the Nintendo GameCube that my uncle owned and my cousin owned. Since my family had always lived together since I was young, we would always have to watch, or would want to watch, our uncle play video games. So we would always watch him playing these two games, and specifically these two games caught my eye because one, I watched him beat these two games plenty of times. So I'm about to tell you these two games right now. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Mega Man Anniversary Edition. And the reason why I say these two is because those are the most important to me growing up and watching them play. And I later on went on to play both of those. I haven't beat Mega Man Anniversary Edition yet, but I have beaten The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, both the HD version and the original, which is really cool. But at the time I did not realize until after I grew up quite a bit that The Legend of Zelda and Mega Man would be my two favorite video game franchises of all time. We would also get to play games too. Whether it was Mario Kart or Soul Calibur, we could always do it by having fun. And I think that if you want to play games, multiplayer, you should play it with the person actually physically being there, just because it makes the game feel a whole lot better. Like Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, and Soul Calibur are all games that you should be playing with someone else physically being there rather than playing online or playing single player. Later, my two cousins and I and my family had also moved from this house that I'm recording this video in. And moving is very annoying. It is very annoying. I do not like it, but it's life, so whatever. So I still kept up to date with playing video games. Most importantly, by way of my uncle, I had a Game Boy Advance SP. Now, I do not have that to show you because I was 6 years old at the time and I lost it. But funny story is that when my sister would leave her Game Boy on like the side of a counter or something, I'd just go over there and take it and just play it because I had nothing else to play. So I always kept up with video games. By the time I was back to console gaming, I was about 10. I met my neighbor, who is actually now one of my best friends to this day. We would always play PS3, and then we would always continue by playing his PS2. Specifically, two games coming, one from the PS3 and one from the PS2. Let's talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So, I never really played the story because I never actually owned the game myself, but I still enjoyed the game for its multiplayer because we would just spend so many hours just sitting there and playing, which was awesome. And another game, which was Dragon Ball Z Budokai, or Tenkaichi, or whatever you guys would like to call it. I'm pretty sure it's called Budokai though. That game was very fun because I, for one, was actually the best at it. I'm actually the one who beat the game for him, and if he's watching this video, he knows what I'm talking about. When I was standing outside of his backyard, and I wasn't allowed to be in his house because, it was just like, I wasn't allowed to be in his house because no one was home, and he was the only one, and no one could go in his house. He was like, oh, you can come through my backyard, I'll give you it through the sliding door. You let me? And I beat Cell, which is the final boss, if you don't already know. Which is really cool. I found that moment to be one of the most memorable moments in my gaming life. Which was eventually later I met another friend who's actually joined the group as well, and what he brought to the group was incredible. He brought all sorts of things to the group. He was a really cool kid. He's still around, and he moved, but you know, that's life. But he just lives right over to the next city, so it's perfectly okay. I still talk to him. I hang out with him a lot still. But anyways, when he joined the group, he brought a Xbox 360, which was awesome because we played that all the time as well. So not only did we have the PS3 and the 360, we later on eventually got the Wii. By we, I mean me. Yeah, I got the Nintendo Wii, which was awesome. My dad got it from someone. I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to get into it. But all I know is that we, all three of us, had the three main consoles of that generation, which was awesome. And the best part about this is that we would always go to each other's houses and play the games, which was awesome. I would just love to relive those moments again. It would be so awesome to do it. So about 2 years pass. I'm about 12 years old. I'm going on 13, and I didn't get this, but my uncle got the Wii U. He got the Nintendo Wii U, which was incredible. It was awesome. I could not believe it. I loved the Wii U, and that's what sparked it for me, was that the fact that in the beginning, all my friends used to come and we would always play Nintendo Land. We would watch them play Zombie U, which was awesome. I just absolutely loved the Wii U. But a year passed, and I got mine. And then everyone started coming over to my house to play my Wii U. So then all that aside, the Wii U was just a great console to play alone or with people, which was awesome. Very underrated console. If you don't already have a Wii U, I don't consider you purchase it because the Switch came out. But they are still somewhat making games for it. And the game that they are making is called Darksiders War Mastered. So if you do have a Wii U, go ahead and purchase that. It's only 20 bucks. I'm going to purchase it. So after that, my friend had got his Wii U. And my other neighbor, he did not get a Wii U, sadly. He got a PlayStation 4. Well, later on, I ended up getting a PS4, which is awesome because now I could play same platform as him. And PlayStation has always been his platform, so I respect him for that, which is awesome. Funny side note is that my friend's PS4, I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but the PS4s, when they first started selling, they had defective copies of the console itself, so they wouldn't work at all. And all of his other friends got working copies, but just had to happen to him that he got the defective copy, which sucks, but it was kind of. Then I eventually got a Switch with my own money, and I had a 3DS. I didn't feel like I had to really mention the 3DS, because its sales mention it alone, that it's such a great thing, and that all the moments that I had with the 3DS were never bad. They were always a great moment. In the beginning, I actually do have to mention this later, but right now. I'm going to do it later, but right now. So the 3DS, when I bought it, the original 3DS, the black one and the blue one they all had, I had the Cosmo Black one. And I had no games for it until, let's say, 3 months later after purchasing it. So I had enough money for the games, I just wasn't allowed to get games is the thing. I don't know why, but it's just the way it was. But anyways, that makes it a really good console. Or handheld. But I got a Switch with all my own money. So that's cool, and that's where it is right now. That's where my journey ends right now. It'll continue. I'll probably make update videos to this eventually. But I want to say that video games are a huge part of my life, and actually I would not be here talking to you guys if it wasn't for video games. So I really hope you guys continue to play video games in your life, and if you don't, well, that's okay. But if you do, make sure to like that video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment down below. Anyways, I'm Peanut Parker Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.